Hey, and welcome Libra. And two cards flying out straight away. And so the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. And so this is a year of celebration and stability, moving back into harmony, moving back into emotional balance. And so I haven't even had a chance to say hello, and cards flying out straight away. So in this reading, I'm going to do a real deep dive into the year ahead and looking at any themes, any messages, any opportunities, any challenges, anything that wants to come through for your greatest good, for your highest timeline. And this really is going to be a deep dive, so I'll leave a summary in a link below. And please Libra, if you get anything from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. All of the views, all of the comments, all of the likes are so appreciated, so thank you. And I get physically moved, guided, given messages which I'll pass on to you. And I'm going to get at least one card for each month. Before I do, these two cards, I'm being given something that you're looking forward to or something on the horizon. And so, wow, starting it off big, we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. And so this is you trusting your intuition, trusting your guidance within, moving forward. This could be your spirit guides playing a part, giving you signs, letting you know the direction that you should take. And you're noticing all the signs, symbols, synchronicities. And this is you looking ahead at the legacy that you're building. This is you following your intuition towards that legacy and putting everything in place to build that future. This is a big year. I mean, really positive signs coming through with the Four of Wands, the King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. We've just been through a 9-year, releasing those things that don't serve us. It's the year of the snake as well. And moving into a 1 year, new beginnings, and the year of the fire horse. And so in this new beginning, it really feels like this is you up-leveling and reaching a point where you can really celebrate and build the future. Okay, this is something from the past. This is something that you're walking away from, or something that's been weighing you down. And so here, we have the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, also a 9, and the Page of Pentacles. And so here, double 9, just to show that we're moving out of a 9 year. And this, while this is the wish fulfillment card, this shows that while you might have everything that you need on the outside, it's sort of like, well, what more is there? And this can be a trap of falling into everything's fine, so I'm not going to move forward. There might be, this is you moving into this year to take that leap, to try something new, and that there's more out there, more for your emotional fulfillment. And in this last year, you might have had to take some time to retreat. Maybe you've been tapping into some inner wisdom and tapping into higher levels of inner guidance. This could be communicating with your spirit guides, trusting your inner compass, or taking your spiritual gifts to a next level. But this is you moving forward, ready to plant those new seeds. This last year was necessary for you to look around and say, yeah, I've got everything I need on paper, and tapping into what does the future, what does your purpose look like? And now you're ready to move into it and plant those seeds of intention as we move into this new year, 2026. And so I'm going to put out a card for each month. It's not going to be in order, it's wherever I'm guided to put them. And we'll see what each month holds. Some months have had more focus than others in other readings that I've done, both private and collective. And we'll go through all of the messages that want to come through. Okay, so those are all laid out, ready to go. We'll go through those one by one. And here I'm being given a card that is going to be sort of a central theme. And so it's going to be something that repeatedly comes back, or something for you to come back to as you move through 2026. Okay, and here it's the King of Pentacles. And so this is you experiencing abundance. This is you feeling that stability, that security, and really grounding in and feeling held by the earth. This is going to be something that's a repeated theme throughout the year and something that you're going to be feeling. But I'm being drawn to January now, so I'm going to see what the card is for January. Nice. And we're starting January with the sun. So here, January, this is you stepping into the new year, starting it with joy and childlike wonder. You're really tapping into what lights you up and following your heart moving forward. This is you having the path forward, being illuminated by your joy and what makes you happy. This is a really great card. All of these cards, it's a really big year for you, and this is you moving towards more joy. And I'm being guided to the King of Pentacles and the Sun card together. And so this could be a message about you having the power to follow that path to the sun, to your joy. And so this is big here. This will be noticing any opportunities coming up and really following your heart, trusting your heart, that inner wisdom, and following what you enjoy, what lights you up, and let that light the path forward. I'm being given two cards, and this is important about communication for this month. And so here, here we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And so here there's conflict that's rising. This could be with other people in your life. This could be people that you're moving away from. This is you voicing what you need to release, whether that's to yourself or other people. It's also not rising to any or being pulled into any arguments. This is you being honest but not fighting just for the sake of winning. And so be aware of any conflict that comes up. Also within, be aware of anywhere where you're being pulled in different directions by your mind, by your thoughts, whether that's doubts or limiting beliefs. Being asked to look at how you're talking to yourself and to release any negative thinking, let go of any negative thought patterns, any doubts, any restrictions. This could be you wanting to follow your joy, but there's other people who don't want you to get there. And so this could be a time to review and have a look and have those honest conversations, or walk away and leave, and trust that you're going to match people that match your vibration. You're going to find those people. Okay, and moving forward, I'm being given this card, and again, so wow, double Five of Swords, and so this is a big month for conflict. Don't let it take you off the path of enjoying life. Don't let anyone dim your light, and that includes yourself, but mostly for other people. Is there anyone trying to drag you into old ways of being, old ways of doing things that aren't for your highest good? Or maybe you're in situations where you feel like you need to be there, but you inside you can feel this doesn't feel right, and you're being asked to really listen to that in this month and honor that as well. If it's not right for you, this is the time to move away from anything that doesn't feel good. So a big month in January, and I'm being guided to move over to February, and here with February we have the Queen of Cups, and so here with the Queen of Cups, this is you coming back into harmony. This is you honoring those emotions. This is you honoring yourself and looking after yourself as well. This is you finding self-love, compassion, self-worth as you're moving forward and releasing those conflicts that we saw in the previous month. This is also you creating something. This is you birthing something, some project, and you're really seeing progress on what you're creating. And I'm being pointed to the cup, speaking, and heart. And so this is, with the cup, it feels like something creative. It feels like a creative project. But there's definitely a message here about speaking from the heart. That's the only card for this month. And so moving on to March, the card for March is the Queen of Cups again. And so this is going to be a big month for you, really tapping into your creative side and not creating because you have to build something, you have to make something, and there's something that you've got to do. This is creating for joy. This is creating your joy. Doing it for the fun of doing it. This is you stepping into your passion and feeling those good emotions from it. And this is really such a big message about your self-love and you really embodying that compassion, that self-love, and honouring yourself here at the start of the year. Where in the past you might have self-abandoned or given too much or done things which dimmed your light and pulled you away from what you're meant to be doing. This is you honouring yourself. And it really feels like listening to your body and your intuition, whether things are right for you, and trusting that moving forward. And this is what you can see all around you. And so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is you looking around and planting those seeds. You know, we're moving into spring if you're in the northern hemisphere, and so we're moving into the spring, and it's seen as nature's new year, and this is the perfect time to plant those seeds. And so this is you moving forward, feeling those new emotions, and now looking at what are the opportunities for growth. What do you want to grow in the future? What do you want to plant right now and create? And how does the future look to you? it's really important to, when you're setting intentions, to feel them and set them in the present tense, so that you're informing the universe and you're co-creating with the universe as you move forward. So I'm getting something from the past to do with the intentions, and so this could be something that in the past you put down because it didn't work out. This could be you picking up that project again. This is definitely something from the past that you're planting the seeds for again. Maybe this is something that you've lost, that you're setting those intentions again to find either a new version of it or to rebuild it. But this is you planting those seeds ready for them to grow over the course of the year. Okay, and now April. Here we have the 9 of Cups. And so it showed up before. And so this is a time where looking at what you thought would make you happy, and again coming to within and what lights you up, and making sure that you're making that your priority moving forward. I'm being shown the King of Pentacles again, and so here again, this is you having the power to create the abundance and to create the joy around you. And so if there is any dissatisfaction, be true to yourself. This is a time for you unpacking those desires and really aligning them with your authentic self. Okay, I'm being guided to May now. So for May, here we have the 6 of Cups. And so here, I'm being shown the King of Pentacles again, with the 6 of Cups. And so this could be some healing that you're doing, and this could be inner child healing, inner child work, tapping into your inner child, seeing what joy your inner child wants to experience, and making your inner child feel safe, feel secure, feel seen. I'm really getting something from the past being spoken to the King of Pentacles. And so the King of Pentacles, maybe just for this month, could be a person in your life. It could be a parent. Now, it doesn't have to be your dad. It can be a fatherly, masculine energy, but it can also be your mum. It can be anyone who's sort of played an important leadership role in your life. And this is you connecting with them, communicating with them. And maybe there's healing that comes through that. Okay, past, King of Pentacles, speaking. Past, King of Pentacles, speaking. So, and I'm being shown the sacral, and so yeah, this is you healing something from the past. It really feels like a situation where in the past you haven't felt safe. Maybe it caused fight, flight, freeze, a shock on the nervous system. Maybe some type of trauma that is really being addressed and healed in this month. It really feels like a deep soul level healing. And it's being healed through communicating with the King of Pentacles. Maybe that's you, your inner child feeling safer, or you communicating with someone from the past. you're really healing something within that has been playing out throughout your life and affecting your life moving forward. Throughout lifetimes. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is definitely could be past life healing. Okay, so here for June, the card for June is Judgment. And so this really is you after that healing, that soul level healing. This is you stepping forward, a new you, rising up. It's real rebirth energy. This is you having cleared those karmic cycles and rising above, powerful and awakening. And moving towards your abundance. Yeah. And so here I'm being guided to move on to July. So July, we have the Two of Cups. And so here with the Two of Cups, this is going to be you meeting, whether this is romantic or it could be just meeting your soul family. These are the relationships that are in harmony, within balance. These are the relationships that really are there for your soul's growth, and the relationships of mutual respect and understanding. And this feels like a really deep connection. You've moved through setting intentions, you've moved out of conflict, you've looked at how you want the future to look, you've done deep soul level healing, and you move forward empowered, and this is your reward, those relationships that are in harmony and that are you two growing together. This is really love being a two-way street and feeling a deep emotional bond. I'm getting trust and being able to be vulnerable and feel safe. That's what I'm getting through from here. And safety, I'm being pointed to the King of Pentacles again. So I think the King of Pentacles is really big for safety. This is a year of you coming to stability, coming to safety. And this is going to be through relationships. This is an up-leveling of your relationships that really feels safe. And different to past relationships that you felt. And I'm being pulled back to the King of Pentacles again, and it's told about the past. And so this might be a past person in your life, past influence, that this is a different, it might be a different relationship with them, it might be different to the relationships that you had with them, but this is you really moving forward and feeling safe. Okay, here in August, the card for August, bam, is the Ten of Pentacles. And so there, you've been moving forward to it. We knew that it was coming at some point. The Ten of Pentacles making another appearance in August. I mean, this is really beautiful. All of these cards is all falling together bit by bit. And this is everything that you've been building taking shape. And you can see it, you can experience it and really feel it now. And I'm being pointed to the King of Pentacles. So this is you sitting in that stability, in that security, in that abundance, and in that mastery. I'm being given that there's something on this month that you need to listen to. Okay, 3 cards that you need to listen to and to... Yeah, okay. Something to be aware of cycles and moving forward into the future, something that you need to listen to. Amazing. Did you see it moving me round in circles? And we've got the 0 with the Fool and the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands too. And so here with the 10, the completion, you standing in your abundance, this is now you ready to up level, you're empowered and you've got that confidence, that leadership and inspiration to move forward. This is really the fire being lit within, and you at that point of going, I've grown and gained so much. This is a new chapter and I'm trusting and taking that leap of faith forward. And it's a really powerful leap of faith with these fire cards as well. This is you again, but listening to what lights you up, a repeated theme going through this. And again, this is about you really feeling that stability and the foundations underneath you. This is you in lasting abundance and moving forward to the next level of that with excitement and knowing that you're safe. Okay, so I'm being guided to September. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and so you really nurturing those seeds that you've been growing. This is again another Pentacles, another message about the legacy and everything that you're growing. This is another thing about growth and how far you've come and everything that you're birthing. And this is you continuing to nurture that and to really feel it within your body, how connected you are to your body, to the earth, and how safe you feel. That's the only card for September. So moving on to October. Okay, so here, October, we have the Tower. And so this is going to be a month where there's a surprise, there's a shake-up, something doesn't go to plan, or there's a clearing out of something that isn't serving you. Okay, and so I'm being given something from the past that you're listening to or don't want to listen to. Okay. There's something about closing your heart and not wanting to listen, and this is what the Tower is highlighting. And so normally the Tower is for external shake-ups, and it really feels like there's going to be a shake-up, there's going to be a clear out of something around you, there's going to be a surprise. But at the same time, the messages coming through is something from the past and about your heart, something that you're not listening to. And so just be aware of any emotions that you might have been pushing down. This is maybe a course correction in October, so something to be aware of as you move forward. And I'm being given a bit more information about that. Okay, and moving through this shake up, this clear out, is, okay, the Star and the Knight of Cups. And so it really feels like this might be a month where you've gone slightly off track. There might be something that you've been pushing down and not facing up to, that something is shaken up in your life, and this is a chance to really see, that's what I've been ignoring, that's what I need to listen to, that's some emotions that need to be acknowledged and healed. And with the Star, this is a deep healing card. This is you confronting the shadows of the past and letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. You've already done a bit of a clear out here and you've moved into your growth so much. But at the crossover, at the bit between worlds, when we've got 1 foot in the old and 1 foot in the new, this is the perfect time to look at what doesn't need to come with us. And again, with the Knight of Cups, this is about moving forward, following your heart, following what feels right for you. It's a repeated message from the very start to October. This is you being guided to follow your heart. And when you don't, there'll be course corrections. Okay, I'm being guided to November. So for November, again, here we have the Queen of Pentacles. A second time. And showing up to show that, look, things don't always go to plan. There might be a shake-up. There might be stuff that doesn't go to plan and there's healing from it in October. But you're still there. You're still safe and you're still nurturing those seeds and growing them moving forward. And you're experiencing it all around you, the abundance, the stability. And whereas before the shake-up might have really affected you, this is you still feeling safe, feeling connected, and feeling grounded through it all. And here, I'm being pointed to the King of Pentacles as well. So the Queen and the King, this is you really in alignment, in sacred balance, in harmony. You're moving forward, empowered in your abundance, but also within. Yeah, both together. And how much you've progressed from the past is what I'm getting. It's your soul's growth. Take this month to reflect on how far you've grown. Okay, and December, last month, last card. Okay, so here in December, the 7 of Swords. So here with the 7 of Swords, just be aware where we started the year, moving away from any chaos, any conflict. Don't let moving away from any conflict mean that you're not being true or honest. There might be something that you're avoiding this month. And so it's important to look at how far you've progressed, to know that you've got that strength within you, and you've got deep connections filled with authenticity, and so you are able to be honest. This is about being honest of where you want to move forward to, and so maybe there's some you need to communicate to people where you want to move to, how you see the future. This is going to be a challenge this month. There's going to be some uncomfortable conversations. You're being guided to speak honestly about how you see the future and where you want to move forward. But by doing that, we have the Devil. And so with the Devil, this is releasing the chains, any unhelpful patterns, anything that doesn't need to come with you. And there's a real energy with the 7 of Swords of self-deception and being held back, and a similar theme with the Devil. So this could be a return to old ways, temptations, limitations. And so this is you this month moving through that and knowing that you have the strength to move through it. And I'm being given the message here, trust and close to your heart. And look, finishing with Temperance and the World. And so you moving through, these are tests that you're going to receive in December, both to see whether you can honor your truth and express your truth even in difficult times. Can you move through your fears and limitations? Can you release any negative patterns and move through any temptations without being pulled back in? And here, this is you moving and growing forward. This is you see the sun in the background. This is you moving further and higher up towards further joy. And in a state of completion, this is you really tying up any karmic loose ends and sealing off that chapter. This is really both these cards together, an up-leveling of you. And again, this is your spirit guides coming in through loud and clear, saying that they're with you on this path. They're right there with you. And so these tests and getting through them, this could lead to spiritual leveling up and spiritual upgrades. Both these cards are a big message about, at the end of this year, 2026, and looking forward to 2027, it's a chance to look at how far you've come, everything that you've grown around you, but especially in you. And this is you feeling stable, feeling empowered, and you in your authentic self, stepping forward and radiating positivity, deeply connected and moving forward on your highest timeline, on your soul's purpose. And that's all of the messages from the tarot cards. I'm being guided to, get a card from the Shaman's Dream. So we'll see what wants to come through for you. A big year for you feeling that stability and that safety. And I'm getting that this card is about you moving forward, releasing the past. And this is relevant throughout the whole year. This is a card to keep coming back to. The message from this card is so relevant for this year ahead. And we have Winter's Dream, gestation period. And it's 63, which adds up to 9. And like I said, moving in out of a 9 year and into that completion. So gestation period, sanctuary, conscious awareness. The Winter's Dream is a summons to go within. Your life force longs to turn inward, like the sap of the trees returning to the roots. So relevant with this card. Cast your gaze towards the deep and hidden places in your heart. Come to rest again in the sanctuary and safety of your soul and be at peace, basking in your crystalline clarity in that quiet place. This is not hibernation. Do not fall asleep. Take your quiet, wakeful nature with you into stillness, and know that you are replenishing your life force. Trust that the deeply buried seeds inside your soul, the ones you planted even before you were born, are stirring softly, ready to awaken with the spring. But do not try to rouse them early. Instead, surrender to the quiet of Winter's Dream. Winter's Dream can lull you into a slumber where you can lose consciousness and become caught in a nightmare. Awaken, awaken. Find that easy return to wakefulness that brings you clarity. This is the time to set your priorities in order, yet not act on any of them. Allow the clarity and transparency that comes with Winter's Dream to permeate your heart and your soul. The time for action will come later. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream to lucidly guide it to your chosen destination. So relevant to this whole reading, that if you look how much Pentacles energy there is, these are the seeds, and this is the safety that you're building, the security. This is amazing and such a great card to come out for this reading. Thank you so much for joining me on this. Sending so much love. Please don't forget to like and to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.